Folks, Canadian Prepper here. So I just want to go on a little quick rant today. If you got kids in the room, you may want to ask them to leave, even though I'm probably not going to curse that much, if at all. But you never know. I'm just saying I want to leave it open for myself just in case I need to express myself in that sort of way. I want to talk about the feedback that I got on the last video I made with respect to the bug out bag. Now, unfortunately, almost nobody watched the video, which kind of sucked because it cost me a lot of money to make, which is fine. That's how YouTube is sometimes. I ain't giving up on YouTube. If I give up on YouTube, then there's no hope in hell of me surviving the apocalypse if it ever happens. So I always think about it in those terms. But I just wanted to respond to some of the more unconstructive feedback that I usually get on videos like that. The number one feedback you're always going to get on a bug out bag video is either you don't have the right stuff or you have too much stuff because the pack is too heavy. Here's the thing. I'm not a pussy. I can carry more than 50 pounds, more than 50 miles because I'm physically fit. And I'm not going to make any apologies for saying that. I spend countless hours trying to stay physically fit. And I'm not just going to be bashful about the fact that I am physically fit. So if you're physically fit, there's no reason why you can't hump more than 50 pounds over a long distance. If you are a person who has no physical health conditions, and I understand that there are people who have those, or, you're just on the other side of the hill, you have some injuries or something. I'm not talking to you guys. I totally understand that predicament. 100%. I need to make that abundantly clear that I can sympathize with that viewpoint. And for you, I do have a video coming, which is going to be a lighter kit. It's going to be more cost effective, and it's going to be for everybody. Okay. So I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the Wojak guy who sits on his computer all day and talks shit like you can only carry 25% of your body weight. Bull. Okay. There's Sherpas in the Himalayan mountains who hump 100-pound packs up damn near 45-degree inclines, okay, every day in low oxygen climates. It can be done. Just because we're a bunch of pussies in this country doesn't mean that the rest of the world isn't still struggling to survive every single day. So if the worst of your fears is carrying too much weight, then I would say that's a pretty good problem to have. And that's something which can be easily rectified by simply conditioning yourself to carry more. I'm not trying to be a caveman with my ultralight kit, which is going to break down after a few days worth of use, because that's what happens with ultralight gear. It doesn't last that long, and it's usually very expensive. You have to be very delicate with ultralight gear. And I'm thinking of, just as an example, like an air mattress. You can get these, they're called Neo Air or something like that. We sell them at CanadianPreparedness.com. They're like $300 and they fit in the palm of your hand, and it's an air mattress made of this really expensive material. Do you need that? Would you rather just have something a bit more rugged that's going to last longer? And yes, it's going to be heavier. And yeah, there's going to be some redundancy in the pack. But you know what? If the pack does become so overwhelming that I can't carry it anymore, then I'm going to drop some gear. But it's probably not going to come to that because I've tested myself. I can carry a 70-pound pack comfortably over slopes, different altitudes. I've done it all. Mountain climbing, West Coast Trail. I intentionally make my packs heavier. One of my training routines used to be, if I wasn't carrying around a weighted vest, I would carry around a book full of backpacks. I'm pretty sure Jason over at Angry Prepper does that as well. So there's people out there who are physically fit, so don't project your fears or inadequacies or self-inflicted incapabilities onto others. If you want to be the ninja, stealthy Green Beret guy in the woods, go for it. You can do that. You can carry a big pack, carry extra stuff. If you want to get rid of some of it, fine, do that when you're on the go. Because yeah, you're probably going to have to carry your main piece, your side piece, your plate carrier, your ammo, all that stuff on top of it. If we're talking about a real deal situation, I get it. But I'm ready for that. I'm ready to do that. And I've made so many bug out bag related videos. I've probably thought of every possible knickknack you can imagine. And I've watched all of the Urban Preppers videos for years. Okay, I've watched every what I think would be videos that share something new, because most bug out bag videos, they're all the same. I mean, they all got the same stuff in them. So that's why I don't understand why people even need videos like that, to be honest, because there's so many of them out there already. I mean, I've done countless videos on the bug out roll, for instance, you know, and kits, various kits. Every prepper, every survival channel has made a survival kit video, but there's still people who are beating down my door wanting those videos. Another example of how we in the West are so pussified is when we look at these guys who are, you know, these viral videos of these guys building these castles and these fortresses in the woods with a stick. And I see all the comments on those videos saying, oh, where's the backhoe? Where's the heavy duty equipment that is digging these holes? And that may well be true. Maybe some of them do have a little bit of help. But the fact is, these guys are out there in the blazing hot sun with a stick, probably for days on end, in loincloths, okay, doing the work. They're doing the work. There are people in the world who are struggling to survive every day, and to them, it's a blessing to be able to work and to know that they're going to have an income to work in the hot sun all day and know that they're actually going to be able to make a living. That used to be a phrase. I don't even know if it's a phrase anymore. Making a living, surviving. There's people in the world who are surviving right now, and it requires that they work their ass off. And so the standard that you have is probably mostly delusional. It's probably mostly completely subjective, because people can absolutely do a lot more than you think when put in certain situations. I know that the people who are on the other side of 40, you know, the Gen Xers, they get what I'm saying, because they've seen hard times. Not hard times, but, you know, you've seen the fridge empty at least. You've had to walk a little further. Maybe you've had to catch the bus. You had to get some government assistance at some point. You had a little bit to struggle with in your life. But there's some people nowadays who've never had that. They've been deprived of that. And I've had a lot of hardship in my life. And I feel really, really sorry for the generation who is so flaccid in their lifestyles. They just have to sit there at a computer all day. Everybody's way too spoiled nowadays. If you think humping a 50-pound pack a few miles is a big deal, then something's wrong. Something is seriously wrong. Eventually, traveling light may make more sense for some people. But for me, I want capability. Okay, I want to have the luxuries when I'm out there. And food, especially. A lot of people are saying, oh, you don't need that much food. What do you... Look, when you get out there, the thing you're going to want the most is food. Okay, you're going to look at that 10-pound axe that you're packing. And I know not many people are going to do this, but some people are. You know, they go really heavy on tools, thinking that they're just going to trap their food and fish for their food. But even the guys in the show alone, you know, everybody takes the food. You always take the food as the option. If you could, you would take 2 or 3 times the food, I'm sure. Every situation is going to be different. Okay, not every situation is going to be one in which you have to be a ninja. You know, there's going to be just some situations where you're a refugee. So in that regard, you know, being ultralight is not necessarily going to be advantageous if having tools, if having more food, having more supplies and capability, if that is going to help you to survive, then in my opinion, it's well worth the wait. And just to prove it to you, I am going to do a video. I'm going to have this new series of purple strip videos. You guys have seen my red strip and my blue strip videos. Blue strip is, you know, the how-to stuff, the gear reviews, the perennial content, the content that's going to be the same when you watch it 10 years from now. The red strip videos are more the emotional stuff, okay? It's more the opinionative pieces about what's going on, current events and whatnot. And the purple strip is going to be kind of an in-between. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a vlog, but it's also going to be challenges that I do. And you're going to see me do these challenges. And one of those challenges, one of the first ones, is probably going to be something like carrying a 70-pound pack 100 miles. I originally was thinking 100-pound pack for 100 miles, but a 100-pound pack, it's not that I'm so concerned about the challenge itself. That's perfectly doable. If I dedicate myself to that, I will do it. Life of a YouTuber, man, 2 kids, 2 dogs, running a business, that's nothing. That's not even a concern for me whether or not I can do it. Will it be a little challenging? Sure. So anyways, I got to get going here because we might be getting ready to go here. Just enjoying this beautiful day here, guys. You got to enjoy these while we have them because, you know, who knows how long it's all going to last, right? Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please go check out that video. Help me out. Help me do battle with the algorithmic overlords.
The best way to support this channel is to support yourself by gearing up at CanadianPreparedness.com, your one-stop shop for premium, high-quality, brand-name products that have been tried and tested by myself and other YouTube gear reviewers. My subscribers save 10% off by using the coupon code SURVIVALPREPPER. All one word in all caps.